Door Threshold Repair. William Hovey Smith, 2013. I'm the author of Backyard Deer Hunting, and this is one of my home repair projects.
I'm Hovey Smith, a backyard sportsman, and I'm on my back porch right now. And what we're going to do is fix the threshold of this back door. Now, modern thresholds are usually aluminum, like this, and they have a rubber piece here that seals tightly against the bottom of the door. So you get a waterproof and weatherproof finish. Well, old houses may or may not adapt very well to those. In fact, what I had was a wooden threshold that you see here that had progressively cracked and cracked and cracked, and you see this knot here, which gave us problems, and was, besides being unsightly, was becoming somewhat unsafe. There was a danger that somebody could actually, a lady could clip her heel on it or something like that and fall. So, we're going to replace it. So I already went ahead and split the remainder of it off. Now I'll move the camera so you can actually see what's going on. Now you have a wider view of the threshold. And what we have is this wooden part here, which is a part still attached to the floor that belonged to this plank, which has now been removed. And we have the original old floor down here that was laid down in the mid-1800s. And to seal these pieces of wood, we're going to put a steel piece here and an aluminum piece here. Now I've already had these cut, and whilst I had this one cut for the standard 36-inch door, I also had them spot some holes in it so I can put some screws down. There's also the problem of this knot right here, so I'm going to put a little wood filler there to seal that and give it a little more bearing before I put the steel cover on. Now everything's looking good except right here. This wood is absolutely flush against this plank. So I'm going to take a chisel and see if I can trim off a little bit, enough to get it free. So this is going to take a little while. So when I get that done, I'll bring you back for the next step. With a couple of chisels, I have accomplished that step now. So we can go ahead and put the wood filler in there. Alright. Let's see if we can get a good blob of it. Alright. Okay, we'll put some under here too, just for good measure. Here, even things up. Okay. Now, your wooden piece now. Now the steel piece, this is pretty heavy gauge stuff. So this is going to last forever, particularly since it's indoors, it's inside a porch, and it's protected against the wet. Okay. Got it in. Alright. And we have some screws. Alright. I'm going to spot some holes just a little bit, get them started good. Let's see if we can set them. Now I'm going to need to enlarge those screw holes. Alright. Well, we'll be about doing that and get back to you. Because this piece of steel is so thick, I've taken progressively larger drill bits, like these, and this, and countersunk for the heads of these screws. So they'll fit more nearly flush down to the metal. So now we can put them in and actually do some good, I think, and accomplish the first half of our task here. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah. Alright, so that one's done. Not going nowhere. Okay, now for the next piece is right here. And what we're going to need to do with that. Give it a little clearance, I think, right through here. If I can. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's enough. That will fit. It's even going to be a little bit inclined. Should any water fall, it will run to the outside. Okay. I think we're going to call this job done. That piece of aluminum did very nicely there, and it's a very tight wedged fit. I attempted to put some screws through it, but I'm going to need to get some better bits, quite frankly, as well as some longer zinc-plated screws to actually catch enough wood to do some good. So I'm going to leave that right like it is now and call it done. Because, well, we solved the problem. We've got the woods protected. And that work is not going to go anywhere, particularly since the only thing on it is going to be downward pressure.
Besides backyard deer hunting, my other outdoor books include crossbow hunting, practical bow fishing, and extreme muzzleloading. And all of these are also available as e-books. For more information about my books, blogs, videos, and radio show, Hovey's Outdoor Adventures, go to my website, www.hoveysmith.com. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye, and God bless.